All right, let's take the next step. My name is Michael Rennick. I am a licensed real estate broker serving in the state of Florida. I actually sell real estate on Florida's West Coast, not the West Coast of the United States, but the West Coast of Florida. So this is the second in the blog series, and it's coming out right after the first one. These videos will slow down after this one, but I wanted to get two out. It's all about the concept now that SEO is dying and AEO is becoming hot and heavy in terms of folks are now going into ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, and even Google AI, and they're searching for real estate agents. And they're not just saying Longboat Key Realtor. They're saying, I'm interested in finding a real estate agent that's had success in Longboat Key and understands the condo market and things like that. It's called long tail searches. They have the ability in AI to type in much more words. Now, we want to be found, and there's a way to actually post blogs that don't cost us anything or cost us very little. Maybe I pay a little bit for Answer the Public and stuff like that. But I want to show a very effective way to start generating blogs. Now, the blog process in and of itself is totally useless, but the blog process done correctly, that's the key. Correctly, if it's done correctly, I think it's a game changer. And I've seen results myself personally. So let's take a look at this. If I click on the right button here, because I'm in the studio alone, and I show Answer the Public, are we seeing, let me adjust some things here so you see most of that on the screen. And we come over here. Now, what we did is we had some topics we found in the last video, and we found that out from looking at Google in terms of some keyword searches. What we want to do is produce blogs that people want to read. We want to produce blogs that folks are searching for content information or ideas out there. We want to be the trusted, the knowledge broker of our area, not just from the perspective of the buyers and sellers, but also the LLM. So what I want to do right now is let's just play around a little bit and let's do luxury real estate. That was one of the ones we picked. You can see that on the screen. I'll type that into here and let's see what happens. So it's going through and it's doing its things. You can see it kind of working down here. And you can get wheel. So there's 19 there. So we have a list here. Let's the wheels. It shows it in a format. So I never really understood this one, but I like this format. So I can see some of the stuff. Like how much can luxury real estate agents make? I don't really care about that. Can you go straight to luxury real estate? How to sell luxury real estate? How to become luxury real estate agents? Let's come back to that one. Let me try something different. Let's see what else we've got here. And actually we can, let's do this. I'm actually going to download this thing. So download CSV. And I'm going to put it on the desktop. And there we go. But let's try some others. What I liked about here is the volume was 6,600. There was a lot there. But I'm not interested in producing blogs to help agents sell real estate. I want more focus on the buyer or seller of luxury real estate. So let's try something else. Let's just do luxury homes for sale. That was one of the ones that came up with a high search volume. Let's see what we've got here. It's thinking out there. There was 14,800. I like this. That's pretty active out there in terms of the list. And we've got a lot of things here that talk about different states. Don't really care about that. So in the next step of my process, which I've automated, it will take something that may say luxury homes in Texas, and it may modify that for Florida. And we'll talk about that process. But I like this here. And also, I have the ability in the next step to delete or not approve of certain topics. So we'll talk about that as we go forward. But let's download this. So we've got two right now. Let's take the third one in $1 Million Homes. And let's do our last search. $822 results, it says here. Only 7 questions on that one. So I'm not really excited about that. Let's see what the list says. Can doctors afford? Can you wholesale $1 million? I might grab them because I'm going to combine these. So I'm going to download this again. And don't laugh at my desktop. I'm going to come back to the desktop. We've got 3 of these here now. So what I'm actually going to do is open those up, and I will combine them into one. And that will be beginning of my next process, which I will show that probably in a couple of days. Stay tuned here. But I want to go slow so everyone understands. Step 1 is I went out to Google Keywords. Then I come back over to answer the public. When I just do answer the public, I don't always get a lot of good searches when the topics come in. So I've broken that into a 2-step process because, again, blogging is not effective. Blogging correctly is effective. And what I mean by correctly is providing the content that addresses the questions that buyers and sellers have. That's what we want to do here. So the first step process of going to answer the public, I break it into 2. I go to Google keyword search first, then I come back to answer the public. I'm going to do a series of videos. I don't know how many it'll take, maybe another 3 or 4, to walk you through the process where you see the entire blog creation process happen. And we'll talk more about that kind of stuff. But if you have any questions, my cell phone number is up there on the screen. I have nothing to sell. I'm not selling a product. I'm not selling my time, but I would like to help. Feel free to give me a call with any questions that you have. And I look forward to the next video and also chatting with you. Take care, everyone.